The days get longer, nights get shorter, and you can barely concentrate on anything anymore.
No, it's not love, stupid. It's the summer.
Hi everyone, and welcome to 2020 Vision. I'm Dahir.
And I'm Kunal.
In case you haven't figured it out already, this week's episode is about the summer.
So brace yourselves for another 970 odd seconds of discussing the heat, memories, and this really long summer vacation that feels like the one Phineas and Ferb had.
So, a few days ago, I went on my weekly trip to the nearby grocery store, to get essentials and stuff. And I stood there in line for at least half an hour in this heat. And after reaching the end of it, the shopkeeper had the audacity to tell me that he didn't have any ice cream because he didn't order it because it wasn't essential. Did I report him for malpractice after that? Maybe. Do I regret it? Definitely not.
Who are you kidding? You didn't do that.
Yeah, actually, I didn't.
This summer might be the craziest one we experience as long as we are alive. However, it will also be interesting to see whether this brief period of human inactivity affects the weather in any way.
Statistically speaking, May has been the hottest month in India. The highest ever recorded temperature in the country was in May 2016 in Rajasthan. They experienced a whopping 51 degrees Celsius there.
Last year was pretty warm as well, but this is 2020. You know, as the saying goes, anything you can do bad, it can do worse. According to the IMD, temperatures will be higher than last year by half to 1 degree on average.
Of course, this is all just a forecast, and the IMD doesn't really have a sparkling track record. But you have to admit it's been getting hot recently. Really hot.
And all that is despite us being indoors all the time. Are there still people who don't believe in climate change? CC Donald Trump.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of summer?
Um, I picture the beach, the bright sun shining, and the golden sand everywhere.
You know what I think of? Ice cream. Someone please send some more.
I didn't know you can get withdrawal from ice cream. That being said, you can't think of summer memories and not mention the summer vacations we had in school.
Yeah, man. I used to literally look at the clock and count the minutes left during our last exam, waiting for summer vacations to begin.
School summer vacations were the best, doing absolutely nothing and everything at the same time.
Waking up late every day, playing cricket as early as 1:30 in the afternoon, to cycling in the evening and playing football in the night. It was like everything together.
Listening to summer tunes and playing video games with your friends without a care in the damn world or any responsibilities. Those were the days.
Oh yeah, I can still hear Summer by Calvin Harris in my eardrums. What a song. Don't do that.
And then there were classes your parents would enroll you in: art class, singing class, dance class, summer camps, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it didn't even matter if you had any music, art, or dancing talent at all. You just had to take these classes. God knows why.
Maybe your parents just didn't want you home at all times, annoying them.
I knew I was never the favorite.
Don't forget the swimming classes. Everyone has gone to a summer swimming class.
Yeah, not really. Not everyone.
Are you serious? What happens if you fall off a boat? Don't count on Baywatch to save you in India.
Yeah, Zakir Efron probably isn't the best lifeguard out there.
Who? All I remember is Alexandra Daddario.
Focus, Romeo. Let's get back to the topic now. Summer is also the annual vacation time, and social media is full of everyone bragging with their vacation pictures. And of course, they almost keep a picture bank for all the throwback pictures they're going to post during the rest of the year.
I hate that. And for those who don't go traveling, there's always the IPL to get you engaged every day. I support Mumbai Indians, so I tend to enjoy watching the IPL.
I feel like we could go on and on about this forever. Summer brings back loads of memories for everyone.
That being said, let's take a look at some of yours. It's time for your vision.
We're also glad to announce that we have our own Instagram page now. It's at 2020 Vision the podcast. Follow us for updates and new questions every week.
So this week's question was, what is your favorite summer memory?
First up, we have Joshita, and she says, right now, adult summer vacation. And I couldn't agree more with her. For all the adults who have to work from home, this is like a nice vacation for them. But at the same time, it's bad for us because we're probably never going to get another one of this again.
Wow, we are going to have working summer vacations. Wow, I can't wait for that. Next up, we have Trilok, who just says ice candies, football, and no restrictions. Oh God, he does play football without any restrictions. I remember him being the goalkeeper when I was playing. I'm moving forward towards him, trying to shoot, but that guy comes charging towards me like a bull. And I just had to leave the ball. I love football, but I love my legs more.
Lastly, we have Devina. And in case you don't know, she's my sister and she hates that I call her by her name. So if this is the last episode of our podcast that you ever end up hearing, just know that I miss all of you guys. And that I wish it didn't have to end so soon. She says sleeping till 1 p.m. is her favorite summer memory. Well, I can't really say anything about that because I still do that every day. So, yeah, sucks to be you.
True that. I did it today.
Thank you so much, guys, for your responses. As promised, we'll be putting up another question next week that will be related to next episode's topic. We hope you keep pouring in your support and your answers. Thanks, guys. That thanks at the end I'm going to remove because that was cringe, but yeah, that's how it is. Unlike those past memories, this vacation will almost inevitably be spent at home.
Yeah, not sure if it's summertime or I just woke up in hell one day.
With every passing day, it seems less likely that we'll be able to salvage this summer, or whatever's left of it.
This virus has killed off so many plans, trips, and potential memories. We feel like they deserve a proper farewell. So, our heartiest condolences to all the let's meet up soon plans.
The as soon as exams get over plans.
The for sure we'll plan something promises you never really planned on keeping.
The third international trip of the year because my parents are rich plans.
The I'm going to be a graduate soon aspirations.
And all CA students. Not because anything happened, it's just that your life is sad in general. May they all rest in peace.
Amen.
On a more lively note now, let's move on to the 2020 Q&A. After last week's dismal performance that we are not going to talk about again, it's time for some revenge.
Just a reminder of the rules. There will be 40 seconds to ask and answer as many questions as possible. Since I asked them last week, this time it's Dahir's turn to take a L again.
This week's quiz will be related to the influence of summer on pop culture. I'll read out lyrics from songs that are either about summer or are sung by artists having some connection to it. Kunal will have to answer by saying either the song name or the artist's name, depending on the question. Of course, this is open to you guys as well. Keep track of your answers because we will announce the correct ones immediately after the round. Are you ready, Kunal? So your time starts now. You push and I'm pulling away from you. I give and I give and I give and you take.
I don't listen to love songs, so next.
I see her when I go to sleep. I check my phone when I'm weak. She never posts anything deep because she's so fancy.
Did you write this poem? What? Next.
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up, real beauty queen style, high heels off.
This is a Lana song. Summertime Sadness.
Nice one. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life.
Best Day of My Life by American.
Wrong.
That band.
It's tearing me apart. She's slipping away. Am I just hanging on to all the words she used to say? Time's up, so I'm going to give you one chance to answer this last one.
And I know this. Am I just hanging on? Oh, yes. Charlie Puth. We don't talk anymore.
And time is up. Now let's move on to the answers. The first lyric was, you push and I'm pulling away from you. I give and I give and I give and you take, give and you take. You said you don't listen to sappy love songs. And this was Young Blood by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, shit, I've heard this. Couldn't recollect.
Next one. I see her when I go to sleep. I check my phone when I'm weak. She never posts anything deep because she's so fancy. This was Maroon 5. I'm shocked that you didn't get a Maroon 5 lyric. This was This Summer's Gonna Hurt. And this question really did hurt your chances of overtaking.
You can't sing. You're just saying the lyrics. Without the tune, it makes no sense. It's just sounding like a random dude
That's
just saying the
that's the whole
lyrics.
point of the quiz, my friend. The next one was I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up real big beauty queen style, high heels off, I'm feeling alive. Finally, you open your account. It is Lana Del Rey, and this is Sometimes Sadness. So
I
at least
love
you got one
Lana.
right.
I can literally see her in front of me doing the dance in the music video right now.
Totally not creepy. The fourth one was Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. This was Brian Adams, and this was Summer of '69. Iconic.
Wow. Without the
And the final
background
one was
music and
something
the
you thought was
instruments, it's
Charlie
tough to
Puth, We Don't
guess.
Talk Anymore. Let me read the lyrics again. It's tearing me apart. She's slipping away. Am I just hanging on to all the words she used to say? The pictures on her phone. She's not coming home. This was Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello singing I Know What You Did Last Summer. You know, in England, they keep saying it's
I
coming
knew the
home
song was
and they were supposed
familiar.
to
So
win.
now,
The same thing happened with you. You just got one right out of five.
yeah, I was Harry
Yeah.
Kane, but I
So, to
could have
everyone
passed to
else
Sterling,
listening
but
in,
I didn't.
how did you do? I'm pretty sure it's not that hard to get more than one, so I hope you did.
Summer is also the season of, you guessed it, mangoes.
I recently realized that the mango is the national fruit of India. But I've never really understood what the point of having a national fruit is. I mean, do you put it on an emblem or something?
I tell you what, they probably should. Who doesn't love mangoes?
Being the Gujarati that you are, I'm sure that you have a whole can of amras in the fridge right now. Just waiting to be had with some puris.
I wish I could disagree, but I can't.
And now that there's a further 2 week extension to the lockdown, you'll have even more time to spend with your beloved mangoes.
And more episodes of 2020 Vision too.
There he is again. I was beginning to wonder what happened to that PR person inside. On that note, let's take a look at some of the best social media content for this week. First up, we have an Israel flag with a Croatia flag, I think. It's at Bay Iconic, and he says, if this virus isn't done by May, I'm going to have to intervene. And there's a whole thread of comments below that of people who are asking what exactly he's going to do. And there's a simple answer to it, guys. He's going to have to intervene. I mean, duh.
Crib on the WhatsApp group, more like. Next up, we have Sabrina, and her handle is @nerdy and quirky. She says, this is like the exact opposite of that Pokemon Go summer. Oh God, I actually don't miss that summer. We needed social distancing from idiots back then.
Next up, we have Ali San, @SanPlanet. 2020 is what 2012 tried so hard to be. And he's actually got a really good point. I still remember all the doomsday messages that we had in 2012 saying how the world is going to end. And we ended up making a whole movie out of that. That probably saved John Cusack's career. And it's really happening, guys. Are we going to survive?
2012 walks, so 2020 could run. Next up, we have Ronaldo Rusti, @Ren Rusti, who says, this quarantine must be especially tough on Pitbull. Pitbull, as he calls himself, Mr. Worldwide, who actually can't speak a single language properly, but is famous for some reason. I mean, yeah, we have all heard Give Me Everything Tonight, but does he have any other good songs?
I think he has the same lyric he sings in every song. He just says, Dale, and then some Mexican stuff after that.
He was the original DJ Khaled.
Another one. So our final social media post is something we found
Another
on Facebook.
one. You mean another one?
Yeah, I mean another one. And
Okay.
this is something we found on Facebook, and it's been posted by Mosquito Police. I'm as shocked as you are at the name of that page. I didn't know that there was an organization looking to fight crime for mosquitoes. But the post says, mosquitoes be waking up from winter like, where y'all at? Imagine they've been waiting the whole of winter just to come and suck our blood, and now there's just nobody.
Along with the lockdown extension, there is also news on how the university exams will potentially be held for the current semester. Could we actually end up studying this summer?
Honestly, I don't even remember our subjects anymore.
So last week, the UGC came out with a statement saying that intermediate semester students will be graded based on the internals of the present and previous semester, In states where the COVID situation has normalized, there will be exams in the month of July.
But what does this mean for us, the batch of 2020? The UGC says that students in their final semester, for them the exams will be held in the month of July. A COVID-19 cell will be constituted in every university, which will be empowered to solve the issues of students related to academic calendars and examinations.
Dude, let them just save their times. I'm happy with getting my grades based on the internal exams. I aced it. I guess the good news is we will probably end up giving our exams and graduating. Or at least that's what the plan is.
But the bad news is that we'll have to start studying again.
Great. Now you'll have to keep all your faith in the exams getting cancelled or the guy sitting in front of you.
So, like always, you mean?
This summer might not be one of the more active and happening summers we've seen so far. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
With today's stressful lifestyle that is virtually non-stop, it might actually be good to have some downtime.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy some sweet mangoes. Watch your shows, house party or, Zoom call your friends. Do your online courses. Try out new things, unless it's creating a rival podcast. Don't do that. But remember to stay hydrated and keeping in mind today's date, May the 4th be with you all.
So that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to 2020 Vision. And these were 1,000 seconds of summer.
We've actually got 10 seconds left.
Oh, should I end with a summer pun or something?
No.
I'm gonna do it anyway. To the guy who doesn't think ice cream is essential, you're a real son of a beach.